minus a to the power 6 times b to the power 3 times c to the power 21 upon c to the power 9 times a to the power 12 under cube root. How do you solve this? Options are minus b times c to the power 3 upon a square. Second option is b times c to the power 4 upon a square. Third option is minus a times b to the power 4 upon c square. And fourth option is minus b times c to the power 4 upon a square. 90% students have done this wrong. Even the ChatGPT have given the wrong answer. So let's first solve this question and then we will see what does the ChatGPT says. So here we have minus a to the power 6. Let's first deal with this, the power of a. Minus a to the power 6 means minus a is multiplied to itself 6 times. So minus a times minus a times minus a times minus a times minus a. So minus minus becomes positive, this minus minus becomes positive, and this minus minus becomes positive. So this becomes a to the power 6. So one basic rule is whenever the exponent is an even number, the negative sign of the base will become positive. If it's an odd number, the exponent is an odd number, then the negative sign remains there. Now we have minus a to the power 6 equals to a to the power 6, or you can write it as minus 1 times a whole to the power 6, then times b to the power 3, then times c to the power 21 upon a to the power 12 times c to the power 9 under cube root. Now when a times b whole to the power m, it is equal to a to the power m times b to the power m according to the law of the exponent. Therefore, this will be minus 1 to the power 6 times a to the power 6, then times b to the power 3 times c to the power 21 upon a to the power 12 times c to the power 9 under cube root. Now this negative minus 1 will become positive, so it becomes positive 1, so we can cancel simply like this. Now the bases are same. Using the law of the exponent, x to the power m upon x to the power n equals to x to the power m minus n. So here bases are same, that means it will be a to the power 6 minus 12, then times b to the power 3, then times c to the power, again both the bases are same, 21 minus 9 under cube root, or a to the power minus 6 times b to the power 3 times c to the power 12 under cube root. Now this minus in the negative exponent, what does this mean? Whenever there is x to the power minus m, it is equal to multiplicative inverse of the base. Multiplicative inverse of x will be 1 upon x raised to the positive power of the exponent. Positive power of minus m will be m. So x raised to the power minus m equals to 1 upon x raised to the power m. So it will be 1 upon a to the power 6 times b to the power 3 times c to the power 12. Now cube root means it is raised to the power of 1 upon 3. Square root means it is raised to the power of 1 upon 2. Cube root means raised to the power of 1 upon 3. Again using the law of the exponent, 1 upon a raised to the power 6 whole raised to the power of 1 upon 3, then times b raised to the power 3 whole raised to the power of 1 upon 3, then times c raised to the power 12 whole raised to the power of 1 upon 3. A raised to the power m whole to the power n, it is equal to a to the power m times n. So this will be 1 upon a to the power 6 times 1 upon 3, then times b raised to the power 3 times 1 upon 3, then times c to the power 12, then times 1 upon 3. 3 times 2 is 6, so it is 1 upon a square, then times 3 and 3 cancelled, b, then times 3 times 4 is 12, so c to the power 4. So this is equal to b times c to the power 4 upon a square. So this is our answer. Let's see which option is correct then. So B is the correct answer. Now let's check the ChatGPT. So I fed this question to ChatGPT and it has solved it. This mathematical expression involves simplifying a fraction under a cube root. Let's simplify it step by step. In the first step, it combines the power of a and c using the law of exponent. But you can see what it has done. it has equated minus a equals to a, and therefore subtracting the exponent here simply like this. That means a remains negative, so it is minus a to the power minus 6, then times b to the power 3, then times c to the power 12, and since it's a cube root again, so minus a remains minus a. Even in the next step also, when it is minus a to the power minus 6 and the negative exponent means multiplicative inverse of the base, so it will become 1 upon minus 8 to the power 6. That will again give us 1 upon 8 to the power 6, because you see 6 is an even number. That gives us minus a equals to a to the power 6. But what it does, in the next step also, it does not rectify the answer, and minus a remains minus a. Then finally when it combines, it becomes minus a raised to the power of minus 2. Here also it could have rectified the answer and written 1 upon minus a raised to the power of 2, because negative exponent means multiplicative inverse of the base, so it would have minus a to the power 2. That would again have meant minus becomes positive, then it is a to the power 2, and then there would have been a positive answer, but it remains minus. So this is not a correct answer. Let's indicate this one and ask it again. So I asked, are you sure? So it double checks the given expression is this. It applies the law of exponent here. The law of exponent is correct. Does the same thing, does the same step. It remains negative. Now when I tell it, you see answer remains the same. When I tell it minus a is not equal to a in the denominator, then it says you are absolutely correct. But the answer remains same for it. It does not rectify the problem. You see again it is minus b. ChatGPT says the negative sign stays consistent throughout, as we started with minus a to the power 6 in the numerator. Then I tell it 6 is an even number, so if the exponent is an even number, minus sign will become positive sign, isn't it? Now it understands. You are absolutely correct again. If the base minus a is raised to an even power, the result will indeed be positive. Thank you for pointing that out. Let's correct the solution accordingly. Now it corrects the solution. Now it writes minus 1 times a to the power 6 times b to the power 3 times c to the power 21. Since a to the power 6 is an even power, it makes minus a to the power 6 equals to a to the power 6 positive. And now the answer is b times c to the power 4 upon a square. Since the negative sign disappeared due to the even exponent, the correct simplified result is positive. Thank you for catching that. So do not blindly trust ChatGPT for your maths question. Always go step by step and check the answers yourself. What do you think? And what is your answer? Let me know in the comment section. Thanks for watching.